Hello, friends. Welcome to this June edition of Monthly Viewpoints. Over the past few months, we have been in the midst of the second COVID wave, and yet equity markets are at all-time highs. In fact, India has crossed the milestone of $3 trillion in market capitalization. So the key question in investors' mind is what accounts for this dichotomy? Well, globally, if we see, all the mobility and economic indicators are showing a recovery. With good progress in vaccinations and COVID coming under control in the US and other developed markets, estimates for US and global economic growth are being upgraded. At the same time, central banks are reiterating the accommodative stance even in the face of rising inflation, which is seen to be transitory. Strong growth, loose monetary policy, and excess liquidity are boosting global equity markets to all-time highs. In India, we have definitely seen some demand destruction due to the second COVID wave, and India's economic recovery could be delayed by 6 months. Due to the impact of COVID in the April to June quarter, India's FY22 real GDP growth estimates have been downgraded by around 2.5% to 9.5% now. Hence, we could also see earnings downgrades of 5 to 7% for FY22. However, the second COVID wave has peaked out and we are seeing a decline in new cases. At the same time, vaccination supply is improving and India should attain herd immunity by the end of this year. Various states have started announcing relaxations in the lockdowns. So India's economic recovery should come back on track in the medium term and our outlook remains positive. Valuations seem stretched from a near-term perspective, but investors should bear in mind that we are in an environment wherein earnings are not normalized, liquidity is very high, and interest rates are low. So valuations can sustain above the long-term averages for the next couple of years. From a medium-term perspective, valuations seem fair as the economy and earnings would normalize by then. Hence, it is advisable that investors take a medium to long-term view in the current environment and not get swayed by current optically high valuations. In terms of flows, FII flows have been impacted in the past 2 months due to concerns regarding COVID. However, given the positive global backdrop and with the second wave peaked out in India, we can expect FII flows to come back in the second half of the year. In fact, in the first 4 days of June, we have already seen $1 billion of FII inflow into the country. Domestic flows have also recovered in the past couple of months, and we should see strong domestic flows this year in contrast to the outflows that we saw last year. Retail participation has also increased substantially and is supporting the markets. This is evident from the fact that mid and small cap stocks have fared well even amidst this uncertainty. With the second COVID wave having peaked out and with the majority of the population expected to be vaccinated by the end of the year, we can say with more certainty that FY23 will be a normal year. Some sectors may also see pent-up demand. Hence, domestic cyclicals, industrials, financials, and pharma are likely to lead the market recovery. Defensive sectors like IT and consumer may lag. Provided that the valuations are not already reflecting that, it is the right time to look at sectors such as consumer discretionary and retail, media and entertainment, travel and tourism, and banking and financials, which will benefit from the reopening of the economy. At the current market levels, we are agnostic to market cap and are following a more bottom-up stock picking approach. Thank you and happy investing.